Hello and welcome back to another episode of Two Lads in a Pickle. If you know what that is, you should be having your head in shame right now.
It's just GTA, man. San Andreas GTA all day, every day. I love that
Of
game.
course, of course, of course. Like, that's
Of course it
exactly what I
is.
was thinking. Of course.
Of
I
course
just
it
wanted
is.
to just every
I don't
every
know
lad
what
that
I don't know what else you're thinking about. My God.
even would I'd say there's a lot of people going, did I click on the right?
But yeah, imagine
Fuck.
sitting there with your mom, like, Mom, let's listen to the new episode. Oh shit! Don't do what you doing? Bang!
Don't you stop playing that in the loud house.
The Lord's house. Oh my
I think
God.
I think that's been my favorite intro so far.
That has been good, to be fair. I'll give it to you. Oh my God. Everyone, welcome back to another episode of Two Lads in a Pickle. I'm your host, Dale Cronin.
And I'm your host, Stephen O'Hanlon.
We've done it backwards today. It doesn't feel right.
I don't feel right because I don't have a microphone.
Go again. Sorry, you started. Go.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Two Lads in a Pickle. I'm your host, Stephen O'Hanlon.
And I'm your host, Dale Cronin. And welcome. That sounds so much better. It does. Like,
It
let
does,
us know. Does that sound better? Like, I personally, I'm not
Yeah.
offended that my name doesn't go first, but whatever. But when we get there, I'll change it.
Yeah. What do you mean when we get there? We're the best number one podcast.
Podcast in Ireland, in the world, man.
And nearly the world, actually. We're actually number 10.
We're almost there. We're number 10 in the world. Number 9 now tomorrow. But I'm no Evan, right? Okay, so before I forget it, I mentioned this to you earlier when we were chatting. But so this morning, okay, and this is just me just spitballing. If this offends anyone, I'm sorry. But
now, he said this was going to be the best thing ever. I'm not going to lie. Right before he just says this, he hyped this up like there was no one else's business. So if this is disappointing, I will all be on the same wavelength. Okay, he has big diss up now.
Okay, now bear in mind, I was thinking of this at 6 o'clock this morning when I was lying in bed awake. But I'm awake so early lately. But so right, I woke up and I was thinking, okay, do you know being single, right?
Yes.
You know, we're single.
I know it well.
A lot of people out there. A lot of people out there are single, okay? So I was thinking, because I was like, I'm chatting to a few people here and there, like you do. Everybody chats to everyone. We're just chatting, getting to know each other. That's fine. And I was just thinking that now it's just kind of been in maybe my scenario. Maybe I'm too soft. I don't know. Okay. I don't know about you, Evan, but this is just me. But do you know when you're chatting to someone, right? And like, it's kind of like a given that when a man and a woman start talking, like, getting to know each other, that throughout those first couple of weeks, the man always has to put in the effort first and always has to make the first move. And I was just like, that, like, I don't like that, because I'm like, why should I have to impress you all the time, but yet you're not willing to impress me back? Because do you get what I'm saying, right?
And if they're doing that, they're not the right person for you. Exactly,
right? But then, like, after a couple of weeks, then when you start, like, pulling back and you start being a bit of a, like, I want to say fuckboy, but you're not being a fuckboy. You're not arse anymore because you tried for, like, a couple of weeks and they're like, then they start showing interest and then they start, like, do you know what I mean? I'm like, make up your mind, right? Yeah. Because I'm not here. Stop playing with my feelings, okay?
Stop playing me like a rope, like a tug of war, please.
Okay, that was one thing I wanted to say, right? That's just something that it kind of links into it, right? But do you know what? Do you know when you first say on it, like, for example, on a dating site like Tinder or Bumble or whatever else you all use out there, right? And you know when you match with someone, okay, and you see it and it's there and it says you have matched with this person, and you're like, right, I need to approach this, like, I don't know how I'm going to approach it, because you don't know what people are like. You don't know.
That's true.
Some people might like a simple hello. Others might like a joke. Others might like a cheesy pickup line. Do you know? You might not be everybody's cup of tea, right? This is where I'm going, okay?
But you do have to have a good pickup line, which annoys me. But anyway.
Yeah, you do. But like 9 times out of 10, I just say, listen, I've thought of a good pickup line, but I'm not going to use it on you. So I'm just going to say, hi, hope this works. And then they go, yeah, that works. And I'm like, oh, okay. So there's a tip for all you out there. But, okay, so you might not be everybody's cup of tea, right? But, like, you might be someone's, like, 1 scoop of brown sugar. Or you might be someone's 2 scoops of white sugar. Or, ready? Or you could be someone's spoon. That stirs it. And everybody loves a good spoon.
That is the shittest thing I have ever
Okay, maybe now that I said it out loud, it doesn't sound as good. Okay.
It's the most shittest. That's like saying, right, I might not be the piece of shit. I might be the corn that's in the shit. I could be the arsehole that the shit came out of.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm saying, like, I wanted to link it into the spoon because everybody loves a good spoon. Fuck it anyway. It sounded so much better in my head. Now that I said it out loud, it didn't read shit. Thank you for tuning in this week's episode. It's been absolute shit. Fuck the lot of yous.
We're going to get cancelled.
Fuck it.
This is the best thing ever, he says to me. This will be the best thing ever.
I thought it was class. I thought it might catch on.
It's the fact that you genuinely believed.
I did.
You have no. Maybe you do. Maybe I'm just small-minded.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe,
Thank you.
Maybe
I wasn't aiming at you. I was aiming at the listeners. I know the listeners respect me and be like, do you know what, Dale? We respect you and we respect the pain you go through.
But shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Just shut. You're going to be single for the rest of your life, so just fucking deal with it. Like,
do you know what? It's a good pick. We talked about pickup lines for a second. I was out for a few drinks with a friend of mine last night, and I won't mention his name. And
Ben.
He was.
I'm joking.
We're gonna get Ben.
It's not. It's
Ben
not
was
Ben.
on Tinder.
Oh shit, Ben. Ben has a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Poor Ben is fucked.
Yeah. We just got to get his girlfriend to listen to the podcast.
Yeah. Literally, like, listen to this and skip to 2 minutes and 35 seconds. You're welcome.
Yeah. What do you think of this as a good pickup line? I think it's actually genius, right?
Okay.
It's so simple but so effective, right?
Okay.
Here we go. And if there's girls listening or men listening, if someone wrote this to you, or anyone's listening, would you be happy? It is A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Would you go on a date with me? What do you think? Simple but effective. It's rhythmical. That's
okay.
What you need, isn't it?
I understand that, right? But then you're opening yourself for a can of worms of some person being like, why the fuck are you spelling the alphabet? Just tell me.
It got you to reply, didn't it?
Yeah, true. That is true.
You see, Gordon, I just got you to reply there.
Yeah. Do you know what's always a good opener is always a good GIF. Everyone loves a good GIF. Do you know, like a good stupid wavy one.
I will, when I tell you, right, I will have full conversations with people in GIF.
In GIFs, it's GIFs. Brilliant.
I much prefer it. It's so much more hilarious. Yeah, you never know what someone's going to bring to the table.
Yeah, literally, like, just to be the most randomest shit ever, like, yeah.
I'm going to send someone a Squid Game GIF.
That's a bit fucked up now.
I know, right?
Like, imagine me like, you have been accepted to the Squid Game. Do you accept? Jesus Christ! But yeah, so that's our dilemma there. Now, I thought I was onto a winner, but
hey, look, Dale. At the end of the day, you win some, you lose some. You know, it's not meant for everybody. It's a good thing you're not studying to be an English teacher. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, Dale. Or maths or anything like that. You know what I mean?
Well, what's wrong with maths?
I don't know.
Man's got quick maths. 2 + 2 is 4. Minus 1
that's 3. That's 3 quick maths.
Brap them team.
What
the fuck?
But in other news, I'm back in Ireland, Dale. I'm back in the room where it all happened.
Where two lads in a pickle was formed.
Yeah. I'm back in the writer's room where it all happened.
Often dreamed of a far off room.
But yeah, I'm back in Ireland. I tell you, it feels good.
Why are you back? Why are you back in Ireland? Like, what has possessed you to come back?
I'm off work for 2 weeks because
that's
our
fair.
work is closed for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And I decided I'd just come back for a week because why not? Because the next time will be January. So
nice.
I decided I'd come home before things get busy. And I'm absolutely loving it. Like, I'm absolutely loving being home. It's just so, because I'm like in London, it's so busy, right?
Yeah.
And I think now after living at home for so long, for like the year, the pandemic and stuff, now that I'm back, I go, I just instantly just chill.
A breath, like a breath of fresh air, like
Like, I never go out to the back patio and just stare. But the other night, the sunset was just out, and I just stood and leaned against the side of the patio, and I just gazed over the fields as the sunset was going to bed. And you know what? To me, everything was right in the world.
And how many drinks did you at that stage?
At that point, I had 45 pints.
And Maureen had to fry on and I go at it again.
And it actually wasn't even the sunset. It was the microwave fucking light. That's what it was.
I was just staring into the microwave going, that's a beautiful sunset.
And I thought the stars were aligned, but there was only popcorn popping. Thought there was fireworks as well.
Like just fucking Halloween early, lads.
I think I was spiked.
Jesus Christ! I don't think we'll talk.
I tell you what, I can't get over. Right?
Yeah, this whole spiking thing is crazy.
Well, there is that the spiking thing.
Yeah,
but when I said I was out for a few pints last night,
yeah,
I just can't get over how night and day Ireland is. Like over the last few months with COVID, like I'm on about, like I was out, like, and everyone was wearing masks. The dividers were up between people and everything, and I was going, there was no one around. Like, and a Wednesday night's a student night, so there was no one. There was like no one around, and maybe it's not. Someone told me it was a student night, but I doubt it because they were all born because of what they weren't out. But or Thursday night. Sorry, it was Thursday.
Thursday.
Yeah, because yesterday was Thursday. Okay, Evan. But yeah, my point being was that I couldn't get over how, like quiet it is compared to London. If you're going around anywhere in London, it's just, I know London's always more people anyway.
Yeah.
But like, you just wouldn't think there's COVID over in.
Oh
London.
Yeah, that's the thing. Everything over there is so normal. Everything over there is so normal, and then you come here and it's like we're still 12,000 meters away from each other. You can't even look like. Do you know what I mean?
I felt like I was in the height of the pandemic, like still when I came back, and I know we still are. But when I was like, then I'm going back to London, going, fuck, I'm going to stay away from people again. I'm not going to go near anyone again. Not that I ever really
we
did
shouldn't.
Anyway.
We shouldn't be in the heights of the pandemic because 92% of the country is vaccinated. Do you know what I mean? I understand the whole, I have the right to refuse vaccination. I understand that. But in saying that, it's the way the country has gone and it's the way the world has gone. The world is if you want to do anything, you have to be vaccinated or whatever. I don't know, but
I think that is right, and I think Ireland showing the vaccination pass is a very clever move. I think it's actually very clever. I wish I did that in England, to be honest, because then it only encourages anti-vaxxers and the whole point. But this is the thing that's annoying me that people are complaining about, right? They're saying, now, don't get me wrong, I know the government has one rule for something and there's rules that I think are stupid, but this is the one that annoys me when people say this rule is stupid. So you can go out and dance and you can kiss whoever you want on the nightclubs now because they're opening back up, but they're complaining about you still have to wear your masks on public transport, right? And they're like, what is the point of this? Loads of people complain that's just double, like, they're like, this is stupid. Why do I have to then put my mask on the bus home from the pub or whatever? Do you know what I mean? It's, well, that protects the other people that are too scared to go out to nightclubs, that you're putting that mask on to protect them. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, yeah, which is fair.
I feel like you can't argue. That's just common sense.
Yeah, that is fair. That is fair. But like, you're not. So if you're trying to tell me if people go into a nightclub, they're all kissing each other and they're all drunk and blah blah, and they're getting their buses home and they're absolutely steaming, the last thing they're going to want to do is cover up, because realistically, you cover up. They should, but realistically, if you cover up, you're locked. You're probably going to get sick in your mask. You're just holding it there.
So I have done that.
Oh, Evan.
So I'm going to tell you all a story, right? His story time with Evan, right? I can't believe I'm sharing this on the podcast, and I'm not going to say who it was. So we were coming back from a Witherspoons, okay, by Tottenham Court Road. There's a Witherspoons near there, and we went drinking at about 1 p.m., shall we say. And about 7 p.m., I stumbled out of bed and stumbled to the kitchen. We got out of Witherspoons, absolutely smashed.
Did you pour yourself a cup of ambition?
I yawned and stretched and tried to come alive. But yes, I stumbled out of there, me and my friend and my friend's brother, and we were walking down the Charing Cross. We were all merry, we were all smashed. We thought, this is great. We get on the train. The train's only 20-minute train. It's a 20-minute train. And halfway on the train, my friend says to me, I'm going to be sick. And I'm sitting in front of her. So she's directly in front of me in the way there's 4 seats on the train. And I said, you're not going to be sick. I said, you've only got 10 minutes on the train. You can hold it in. And she said, I'm going to be sick. I said, you're not going to be sick. So then she goes, I'm going to be sick. and projectile vomited all over me on the train. All over me on the train. Like, it's all over my pants. And then I'm actually getting sick. Sorry, I actually got sick there. Because I can actually see.
So did you get sick from her getting sick on you?
So so she got sick of me, and then and then I could smell it, and then it's obviously all over. Then it's all over me. So then I told her brother, I was like, get your jumper. So he took off his jumper and took his clothes out of his bag and was wiping it off me in the train because it was in my shoes. It was everywhere. And we get I get her off the train. She gets sick on me again. And then I get sick into my mask. And then I'm holding my mask in the palm of my hand, getting sick, while she's getting sick. And then her brother got sick, and me getting sick. I swear to God, it was the worst experience I ever had. And she said to me, "Are we still best friends after that?" I said, "You're lucky to be alive." I said after that.
Jesus Christ.
But I said yes. Obviously, we're true friends.
Yeah,
but yeah, that's what happened. I'll never forget it. She got sick of me. I got sick of the sick being on me, and then her brother got sick of me being sick off the train.
From her being sick. That is absolutely sick.
Yeah, and you can still see my mask down where the train station is, because I put it down this little bit, and you can still see it every time I go off the train. It's a constant reminder.
Man, that's fucking nasty. Like,
what a horrible experience. And there was people, and you know, it's London, right? So there's people sitting across me on the train, just looking straight ahead, as if nothing's happening. They're just like
that's just a casual Thursday.
Yeah, they're like, unless someone's going to stab me, I don't care. So they're just all looking forward as if it's nothing. And I'm looking around thinking I'm embarrassed. Everyone's staring at me. Nope. Unless kids playing still. There's everyone's having a
music
great
is
time.
playing, kids are playing, the choir is singing. That is a pickle and a half. But speaking of pickles, Evan, we have got multiple pickles lined up, but we are going to read out our first ever live pickle from a listener.
Did we actually get one in?
Yes, we have gotten a couple of them in. And I'm going to read out our very first one today. So,
I'm actually excited for this.
I know. It's going to be great. So, if you have a pickle that you would like to discuss, and you can keep it anonymous, there is no worries about that. You can send us a message or send us an email or just send us
if you want to send it to our social medias, which is 2 Lads in a Pickle on both Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Or you can email us at 2ladsinApickle@gmail.com.
Yes. So. This first pickle comes in from Anonymous. So this person has been asked to remain anonymous.
Imagine being
called anonymous.
Anonymous like that. I'm so sorry for her. If it was a her, if it was a he, I don't know.
Okay. So, hi, boys. Hi,
hello,
person.
Hello, anonymous.
Okay. First off, just want to say, really loving the podcast. Great work. Here's my pickle. If you could keep me anonymous, that would be great. And we've done that.
Do you know what? We've got so much power right now.
Oh, I know. I could literally out this person.
I can feel it through my veins.
All right. Okay. Let's be serious here for a minute, because this is quite serious. This person's pickle is, I've been going out with my boyfriend. So there's a girl for 2 years now, and we're currently living together.
Oh, it's sadder than that. Oh, not that sad.
But there's a new man after starting in my work, and it was my job to get him up to speed with everything at work. Okay.
Fine, fair enough.
He's very friendly and very nice, but I think I might have given off the wrong impression as he keeps flirting with me around the office.
Okay.
Let's just finish it before we get into it. Okay. So, but is it bad? Oh, Jesus. Is it bad that I secretly enjoy it? I've told him I have a boyfriend, as it has come up in conversation, but he still proceeds to be flirtatious around the office. I haven't told my boyfriend any of this. What do you think I should do? What the fuck is going on?
Chaos. Listen, absolute chaos.
The 2 boys are coming down. We're going to batter this
him.
We're going to batter him. He sounds like a Spanish lad. Pure Pablo job. He's like, well, that's French.
Like a baguette. I go to beat you with the baguette.
I will butter you and eat you like baguette.
Like baguette.
Right. So back to the topic.
What a story to kick off the series, huh?
Oh, see, this lad. So she obviously was being nice, like most people are, but he's obviously taken it up in a wrong way, as in that she's being flirtatious. Now, in saying that, she could also be flirtatious because we as a people are flirtatious people. Some people can be. But
Yeah,
it all
I would say
depends.
I would be personally not. I say I would be quite a flirtatious person. Not like I just would have good banter with people wherever I go. But then
Yeah. That's
the
what
question
it
is:
can get
Are
mixed up.
you
It can
are
get,
you
yeah.
just having good banter, or are you doing it to get attention? Because if you need to get an attention for another man, why are you with your boyfriend?
See, these things happen like that. They're together that long that like the spark kind of fizzles out, so they don't show each other as much love or whatever. And if that's the case, then they need to sit down and have a conversation. Like, look, babe, I'm
Yeah.
not feeling as much love. Like, we need to get like, even if we once a week tied each other up and
Does
slapped each other and what?
I mean, there's also the other part. There's also the other part of it, like when you are in a relationship and someone like it's like, you're like, oh, okay, yeah, that's nice. You don't do anything about it, but you go, oh, I was flirted with today. Like when I was
That's the
with,
thing, yeah. But
like when I
then
was go on,
go on. No, go on.
no, go on, go on,
Okay.
go on.
But then the thing is, right, is all right, I know, right? If I was with somebody and then she came home and was like, say you were working with her and I didn't know. She
Okay,
was like,
right,
oh,
right.
this new guy Evans after starting to work, I had to like train him in. Lovely fella, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
2 weeks go by, she comes back, she's like, look, the lad that I trained in is like really flirting with me, blah, blah. My mind would be racing. I'm going, right, well, what the fuck are you doing that he's
Yeah.
flirting with? But like, I wouldn't blame her, but I'm like,
Yeah.
what's going on? Why is he flirting with you? And have you told him you have a boyfriend? Grant, what's his name? Where does he live? I'm going to batter him. But like,
why did you go, I'm going to batter him?
I'm going to batter, because man, when I get angry, I'll go English. Like,
I will start laughing if you ever got angry in front of me and started going
man,
English.
it's like a weird thing from living in Leicester. Like when I'd be on nights out and like if the college arguments happen, all these stupid arguments. Why did you kiss him and fuck? I'm like, listen, blood, I'm a fuck you up, blood.
And they're all going, oh, she's this fella talking about us all. Oh, see, yeah. Your man's going to light you up, innit?
Yeah, man's going to spark, man, innit? But
oh God, that's such a
it's a tough
that's such a complicated one because there's so many avenues you can go down. Right, we have to give. Well, I just want to let all the listeners know this is not professional advice. Please don't take anything we say and use it because 9 times out of 10 it's probably the wrong thing to do.
Probably, so, yeah.
I'm just putting that disclaimer out there before. Oh well, I think if you're secretly enjoying it, do you look forward to going to work more to see him, or do you then come home to see your boyfriend?
Oh, that's juicy. Yeah. I know what you mean. So we're going to. All right, go on.
If the answer is work, well then you're not happy with your boyfriend.
Jesus, my God, we are here breaking up relationships since 2021. Listeners, if you have any opinions or any ideas, please help us out and help out our little pickle person. I like that. Little pickle person.
Little pickle.
Our little pickle person. I like that. That's what I'm calling
Our little pickle person picked a pickle.
And now she's in a pickle with a pickle and a bigger pickle.
Ooh, who's got the bigger pickle?
We will never know until she tells us.
Then you go with the bigger pickle.
The bigger pickle is never the best one, okay? Not that I know from like.
Well,
we will leave it there. We're going to leave that for the listeners to decide and give a bit of a hand. Please drop us a message. Let us know what this listener should do, what our little pickle person should do. On that note, it is time for my favorite time of the week. It is
reenacted movie scenes.
What are you doing, man?
Sorry, man.
You don't have your jumper, don't you?
I don't have a jumper. He's taking his time and he's putting on his jumper. Taylor's putting on his 2 laps in a pickle jumper. Sold on our merch site. Boom. Dale, like we do every week, last week's movie scene, it was drum roll.
Well, technically we didn't have an episode last week.
Drum roll.
Shut up, I can't hear it.
I know what it's from. I know what it's from.
It is.
What's it?
Last week's movie scene was the movie It.
But who's it?
It.
What's it?
No, not a what's it. It.
Yeah, but who's it?
I'm not it. You're it.
But it's what? We've actually lost the plot. We've actually we're done.
Movie is. It was the movie is. Right. My God. Right. Give him a hint to this one. So we need to wrap this episode up, man.
Will be a quick episode, but
a quick one, man. We've been on for about 3 hours.
Have you actually?
Yeah. 3 hours later.
The scene I'm gonna give you is it's just iconic Halloween film. It's like a Halloween comedy film.
Yeah.
Almost, essentially. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good clue.
So,
okay, ready?
I'm gonna give it a go. I'm ready, Dale. I'm ready. Ring, 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 ring.
Yo.
Hello, shorty. What are you doing?
Nothing. Sitting here watching the game, smoking some bud.
Are you all alone?
What up? What up?
What the? Who's that?
Hey, yo, pick up the phone. What up?
What up? What up? What up? What up?
That actually just happened.
What did we do in our previous life to be where we're at today? Where did we go so wrong? Where did we go so wrong?
I have often dreamed. When in doubt, just sing Hercules.
Why do you sing Hercules?
I love that song, man.
It's actually a banger, isn't it?
No, but it's literally like, I'm not feeling great today. Like my mom's really sick. I have often dreamed. I'm not feeling great today. My college work is crazy. I just won the lotto. I have often dreamed.
Do you know what? You make a very valid point.
Because everybody is often dreaming.
You ruined it. But listen, thank you so much for listening to another episode of us literally rambling. We will have a guest on soon, so do stay tuned for that. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Send us an email to twoladsinnapickle@gmail.com if you want to talk to us.
Man, really quickly before we go, so I asked my mom to bring me down a hot water bottle because I'm fucking freezing in this house. We're poor and we can't afford heating. Look at now we've loads of hot water bottles in my house, right? Like loads of nice ones. Look at the yoke she gives me down.
So describe it for everyone that's listening. Okay. You have to describe it.
So this hot water bottle, first of all, the actual bottle part is tan, okay? Like a cream tan, right? Which isn't bad. Like you get away with that. That's fine. So obviously, in our house, we like to have like a covering on it so you don't scald your feet.
I think everyone does.
No, not everyone. Maria doesn't. My housemate doesn't. She just has it boiling hot.
Maria needs to go talk to someone and see someone about that.
Serial killer vibes. So
yeah.
This is the covering on it is pink, first of all. It has stars, moon, and an owl. Like loads of owls, loads of stars, loads of moons, and also a cloud. Like loads of clouds. So
do you put that on your little belly when someone else is spooning you?
Oh yeah. Well, I've only gotten it today, so I haven't been spooning it.
He's holding it now as if it's a fucking baby. Excuse my language.
I have often dreamed.
When your mom brings you your hot water bottle. I have often
dreamed.
That's the title. That's the title.
I have often dreamed. I'm just gone blurry now. All right, okay, brilliant. Listen, guys, thank you so much for tuning into another episode. If you have any suggestions on what to do with our little person pickle or whatever the fuck I called it earlier, little pickle person, please let us know. We will obviously keep you anonymous as well. Don't worry. If you have a pickle yourself, send it in. You could be our little pickle person. And until next time, good luck.